I'm going to mispronounce the company name here, so forgive me. But the Suhr Riot, I'm going to go with that, is this great purple box of glory. It's got your standard three-way controls of tone, gain and volume, and it's got a three-way switch in the middle as well that sort of sets up how tight or compressed the overall pedal sounds. If I'm honest, I never really found a massive difference with that three-way toggle switch, so just find the setting that you like best and leave it on there. For me, generally it was the middle position. The level control for this pedal is noteworthy because there's a lot of volume that this pedal can put out. So that can be really useful because you can really crank it and sort of slam the front end of your amp and sort of combine some overdrive sounds with some distortion sounds as well and make something really cool. The gain sweep as well is very usable pretty much the whole way through, and the pedal itself is very responsive to your playing and changing it in volume control as well. That being said, the tone control you often need to run up pretty high if you want to get some brightness and clarity out of it, but need to acknowledge my bias here. I do like bright sounding guitars, so this could be more of a me thing than a you thing. Overall, I would kind of suggest that the Suhr Riot is pretty much the distortion pedal that the DS1 kind of wishes it was. It's got a pretty similar sort of characteristic and it sort of plays and feels the same when you play, but it's got some mids to it, it's got some punch, it's got some clarity and some definition to it. To me, the Riot does sound like an actual amp, whereas the DS1 sounds like a DS1. If you're somebody that only has a one-channel amp and it's only a clean channel, sort of like, the Fender Bassman back there, you could do a lot worse than running this Riot pedal. My only issue with this pedal is, interestingly enough, its greatest strength. This pedal sounds so much like an overdrive channel that often when I'm using it, I'm sitting there going, this sounds great, this feels great, this plays great. It plays just like an overdrive channel, and then I ask myself the question, why am I not using the overdrive channel? But that being said, we need to acknowledge I've got some really great amps here with some really great overdrive channels. So if you're looking for a pedal that to give you a really good overdrive sound and you don't really have one of those with your amps, as I was saying before, the Riot is a really good choice for that. Overall, I would say this is the most realistic sort of amp feeling distortion pedal that I've played that feels and really does sound like an overdrive channel. So it's a great pedal and definitely worth a look.